What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday afternoon so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I have an update around the Brooklyn Nets and around the Kevin Durant situation. Obviously, the past couple of days, we have been wondering what exactly is going to happen with Kevin Durant and what direction the Brooklyn Nets are going to go after after Kyrie Irving was officially traded by the Brooklyn Nets a couple of days ago for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, and draft picks. Well, we have an update about the situation around Kevin Durant now. This is from Per Woj. The Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant are having ongoing conversations about the direction of the organization, but have told teams they will not trade Kevin Durant before the deadline. Which pretty much means the Nets and Durant right now are having discussions about what is the plan for this team going into the rest of the season, going into the trade deadline in a couple of days, as well as what is the direction going to be with Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets going forward. That's the thing right here. The problem is, though, for Kevin Durant, he can ask for a trade, he could want a trade, he could demand a trade. You signed a contract. Kevin Durant signed a contract extension like I mentioned before. Durant can't go anywhere. Nets don't have to trade Kevin Durant if they don't want to. And even Wojnarowski went even more further. In the aftermath of Kyrie Irving trade, the Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant once again are having ongoing conversations about the franchise. But organization has thus far told inquiring teams they're not planning on trading him before Thursday's deadline. That's on ESPN. So, now the question is, the Nets aren't planning on trading Durant. They're planning on holding on to him, and they're having conversations about the direction of the future going forward. So, what is going to happen? What is going to happen now with the Nets? Are you going to go with the team you have currently constructed? Well, I think they're a decent team. Still weak in the front court. One less option now in terms of a big-time scorer. Although Cam Thomas has looked great, maybe he could develop into that second big-time scorer. But the question is right now, what are the Nets going to do at the deadline? Would you go after OG Anunoby? OG Anunoby seems to be the big name that's being floated out there by the Brooklyn Nets. So, I'm curious to see now what the Nets are going to do for the next couple of days in this Kevin Durant situation. Because they're saying they're not trading him. Durant's going to be here for at least the rest of the season. After this year, who the hell knows? I'm not counting on Kevin Durant being here long term. But right now, Durant is a Brooklyn Net until said otherwise. The real question is, are the Nets going to try to see if they can convince him to stay long term by adding some more pieces around him, either at the trade deadline in a couple of days or after the season, to keep Durant here for the duration of his career? Are the Nets just going to try to stand pat with what they have, see where this team goes the rest of the season, and then maybe explore trading Durant in the offseason and just recouping a lot of draft picks and young players? Or are the Brooklyn Nets going to make a trade at the deadline, pick up another star, make a run at it, make Kevin Durant happy, and then go forward to seeing what's going to happen in the offseason? That's the questions right now this team has to ask themselves. with this whole Kevin Durant situation. It's really a very, very difficult spot for Sean Marks and the organization, but they put themselves here. They put themselves in this situation by what happened with this team. The ownership did it. The inept head coach that was before here was Steve Nash. The owner, Tsai, and Durant and Irving themselves. It's a collaborative effort why we're in this position right now with the Nets. Why Kyrie Irving is gone. Why James Harden is gone. Why Ben Simmons has been a malcontent for this team. And now why Kevin Durant is pondering his next move after this season. This is a very, very difficult spot right now if you're a Nets front office rep, and especially if you're a Nets fan. Because while the Nets have been more drama-free, while the Nets have felt like a team that is starting to slowly show something, the problem is the team is just, I don't know if they're good enough right now. I don't think they're good enough to beat a Boston or a Milwaukee or Philadelphia. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen, what happens at the deadline, and then how this team gels together with Spencer Dinwiddie gets playing, Dorian Finney-Smith enters the lineup and he starts playing, and you get Seth Curry back if he stays on the team. Ben Simmons comes back tonight. Yuta Watanabe is now banged up if he gets back. We'll have to see how this team gels and see how they play for the rest of this NBA season. But you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this news that broke. That the Brooklyn Nets are not planning on trading Kevin Durant before the NBA trade deadline. And that they're having ongoing discussions right now with Kevin Durant and his reps about what is the direction of this team going forward. What's the direction of the franchise with Durant? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Take it easy, and as always, let's go Brooklyn Nets. It's a Nets world, and we're all just living in it.